I'm Eric D'Amato.
And I'm a jigsaw puzzle.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Yeah, the show that just takes all of the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle and just throws them around your living room. Because fuck it. We're gonna bring up the wheel.
Eventually.
Yeah.
We can get to work properly.
Once it comes around. Wait, I think I hear it. I think I hear it rolling around. I think I hears it coming.
3, 2, 1. Bam! Here we go. You're gonna give her a spin.
Honey, your ride's here. Where's this thing taking us?
Saint Dracula.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
Saint Dracula.
What?
Saint Dracula.
So, Dracula has found... Okay, this Nosferatu has found religion.
From 2012.
Okay.
I found this movie by accident once.
Okay.
When I was looking for Dario Argento's Dracula 3D.
Alright.
He is the vicious leech of myths and, at present, the tragic lead of a love story.
Wow. When is he not the tragic lead of a love story?
I'm not ready for this, Gio.
The guy that Rupesh Paul.
Yeah, Rupesh Paul.
Why?
It's got a 3 on Mitch Powell, Patricia Duarte.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to judge this yet. I'm not going to judge the book by its cover yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're in for a pile of shit.
Yeah, probably in for a pile of shit.
I'm not going to judge it yet. But I think we're in for a pile of shit.
Let's watch this.
More sucking. More sucking. This movie made me cry. Well, it almost made me cry actual tears. This movie made
Not because it was touching.
No, this movie made me sad. This movie nearly broke me, but I'm not having that shit. No, I will not be a victim.
And after a century of war, we are still here!
Yes, after 2 hours of just
the most asinine goddamn thing I have
ripped from
ever
our lives.
seen.
2 hours. 2 hours ripped from our lives. And this movie was an hour and a half. But you know what? We had to take at least a half hour in breaks just to get through this bullshit.
Gio actually bashed his head into my stove. It wasn't on, don't worry. He has a bump on his forehead.
Because I had to feel something.
Yeah, he has a big old bump on his forehead now, and it's his own fault.
Okay, there was 20 minutes of the front end of this movie that I was just okay, I knew where it was kind of going. I saw the path. I saw it outlined in front of me. It was all perfectly clear in the moment. I was like, I'm going to hurt myself right now. So this movie will not feel as bad. But you know what? You know what?
It felt as bad.
I still felt it.
Felt worse.
It was still right fucking there. And you know what? I felt every little bit of it. And you know what? I'm glad I fucking did. Because you know what? Now I get to bring this to you. I get to bring you this. So you don't have to feel this, guys. I am owed a debt of gratitude for fucking sitting through this and bringing you guys the gospel that this movie is not worth your time.
First, about gospel. First things first.
No, the good news, the gospel is this movie is not worth your time.
But about gospel.
Yes.
The first thing we need to tell people about this movie. 80% of the dialogue is just people saying Bible quotes out of context at each other.
Quoting the Bible at each other, rapid fire, full auto Christianity in your fucking face.
No, that's just because I was getting annoyed at the movie and didn't want to see suffer that much of it.
What do you mean?
I sped up the movie.
No, but even without the speed increased, this movie is still able to quote the Bible faster than like an M4 can shoot out like 3 rounds.
That's pretty damn fast.
Exactly. Like before it could even spit out the first bullet, it's already got them beat. It's got 5 Bible quotes out there. It's got them. It's right there. It is in your face. Bam.
Actually wanting to apologize to the lamp right now.
Yeah.
Because you were bad.
Yeah, okay.
But you weren't goddamn Saint Dracula.
Okay, I'm not gonna apologize entirely for the lamp. Because, okay, you know what? Before watching this, the lamp was one of the more boring ones. It was uninspired. Yes, it was kind of bland, and it didn't have a whole lot of characters I liked.
Though I will rescind what I said that boring is the worst thing you can be.
Mm-hmm.
No, the worst thing you can be is fucking painful. This hurt. This movie actually caused pain.
That I agree with you on entirely. Okay, because
the lamp caused neither of us injury.
It caused like a minor bit of just like
disappointment mainly from that one. This one,
no, not even God. Just like a little bit of like fatigue maybe. Just like kind of boring, you know.
I wish we were watching.
This caused us pain. This dragged us through the fucking dirt.
This movie is dirt.
This movie is like, it's supposed to be like, oh, it's about, you know, Christianity and finding God, and no matter how bad a sinner, you know, you can always go. No, this movie was a drag through hell. Drag me to hell. Might as well be a fucking Christmas movie compared to this crap. Honestly, this was such garbage. Let's start out.
But someone said credits. This movie had good cinematography and editing.
Fuck no, blow it out your ass.
Someone said they can't wait for this movie. They'll love the trailer.
Fuck no, blow it out your ass.
Pointing out obvious. Is this film made by a bunch of douchebag film students?
Fuck no. Douchebag film students are better like presented, like better at presenting bullshit than these guys were. Blow it out your ass. Go up to the comments we saw before. The one thing that like just
I was like this guy, Mr. Gorov, saying pure rubbish. Gone are the days when horror films were at least watchable. I'm really waiting for a good horror flick for a long time. Dawn of the Dead was a smart movie. Fuck you.
Are you serious? What a chuckle fuck. Don't even quote that asshole.
What's the one we're looking for Saint Direct?
That one.
The one that made some goddamn sense?
Yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah, that one. There you go, you're on it. Quote.
First comment. Free live sex cam show, exclusive unlimited access.
Okay, you know what? This movie has a lot... Okay, I'm going to say this right now. This movie has nudity, okay? But you know what? I've watched episodes of The Magic School Bus that would turn people on more than this movie did.
Also, we got another one. Super Movies. M-U-V-I-E.
Super Movies.
Synestit. That's him saying his name. Synestit das man makan. How are you? Subtacha. Das man Vijay, where is now?
Remember, guys, these are things that people have left comments on this video saying.
The most interesting...
I feel like because I've watched this, I'm going to be hunted by like an ancient cult for the rest of my life.
One of the more interesting comments is this gentleman asking for, like, you trying to use it to pick up chicks. Like, any girl chat me?
Wow!
Some dumbass saying, nice movie.
Nice
Sarcasm,
movie.
I hope.
Nice movie. Did you buy it at the
Whoa,
nice movie
Sri
store?
Lanka, but not Viseo. Nintame Pania I think I think I'm gonna stop now. I think I might actually be accidentally making fun of someone else's language.
No, you know what I think you're doing? I think you're accidentally summoning Satan.
Oh no.
You're chanting out the words.
You get a down vote.
Okay, let's
get a down vote. You get a down vote. You get a down vote. You get a down vote.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the Tim Burton-esque credits. So this
best part of the movie.
Okay, yeah.
Best part of the movie.
No, I will agree with you
because
on
the camera's holding on something.
That, and on top of that, it is the only thing that's like popping out at you. Remember, this movie is called Saint Dracula 3D. Okay, this movie was made 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And the credits are Tim Burton-esque, which, you know what? I would go back and watch the credits again if it meant I wouldn't have to watch the whole rest of the fucking movie. Because these credits, okay, they might as well be made out of Tim Burton's fucking scrotum. Because they are Tim Burton's, like, this is Tim Burton's kin. Like, to a T. Like, they look so much... Like, you just have to see it to believe it, guys. Like, just look at the credits. Just look at the fucking credits. Okay? Just do that. Don't watch the whole movie. Just the credits. You watch the whole rest of the movie, you will be damned to hell.
Trust it. We will not be held responsible if you watch this movie.
We are not. Approach.
Run away
at your own peril. At death's firm grip in reach.
This has nothing to do with Dracula, as I understand Dracula.
Oh, it's not Dracula. It's a fucking idiot in
a
cape.
We're in a nunnery, and then weird scenes happen, and this woman is becoming a nun, and her iPod is stolen. I think she falls in love with Dracula, and someone has a seizure, and they snap a vampire's neck, and there's a lot of disjointed scenes, and a man eats a grasshopper.
Okay, the whole beginning plays out basically. Dracula is in love with girl. He has been damned to be a vampire.
He searched her in one dimension where she was a golden fish.
What?
That's one of the things that he said. You were too busy having a seizure to pay attention. But I heard it.
I missed that.
In one world you were a golden fish and I searched the seas for you. I was like, what?
Oh, God. Why did he just go to the store and buy a bag of goldfish crackers?
Because their goldfish crackers don't need anything to do with this movie. Don't corrupt the goldfish crackers. Oh, they don't deserve this.
Yeah, they don't deserve to be, like, dragged into this hell. Because that's what this movie is. It's a hell. But yeah, he's just a dumbass in a cape. He's talking about the purple veins on her neck and how he wishes to kiss them again. He's talking about some sort of revenge. Do you understand his fucking revenge motives?
The monk is a reincarnation of someone. Oh, by the way, this randomly jumps to like 3 different time periods where Dracula.
This movie has so many stupid ass jump cuts. Like, it is barely comprehensible what the hell is going on.
Look, it's seizure editing, is what we call it. This is editing that.
No, I'm pretty sure seizures are more well directed than this.
No, it's editing that can cause a seizure.
Yeah. I think
if you're epileptic, do not watch this goddamn film. You will die.
You're gonna just get a fucking coronary immediately. But, yeah, so the priest, this fucking priest just, like, randomly just, like, he's drinking his coffee or wine or tea, whatever, and this fucking grasshopper's in his mouth. He eats the fucking thing, and then his, like, gums start to bleed, and then he waltz.
Yeah.
Over his cafe. And they're just like constantly talking about whether he will come. This guy, he will come. He will come. Will he come? Will he come?
He doesn't come.
He doesn't come at all.
No one gets to come in this movie.
No one ever gets to finish. I'm pretty sure this movie will go to bed.
There are a lot of weird ass sex scenes in this film that don't really need to be talked about, in my opinion.
God damn it! I think I've seen funerals that are more sexy than this. Like as sad and sadistic as it is, yeah. Like it's the best way I can comprehend this. This movie is not sexy. I repeat, not sexy.
I hate vampires because of this film.
I hate people that love vampires because of this film.
Yeah, they made this film possible.
Yep.
They must pay.
I swear this movie was like written by the woman that made 50 Shades of Grey, or like the Twilight fan fiction for
After
50
being
Shades of
beaten
Grey.
over the head 100 times.
No, it's her cousin.
Dude,
who's
50
been,
Shades of Grey is a Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah, I know, but it was the person that wrote that's cousin, and they're lobotomized, deaf, and fucking like just paraplegic, and like incapable of knowledge of the human language. But for some reason,
also,
they love God
needless
and
to
vampires
say, all the acting is dreadful.
Oh, Lord,
there's a monk who runs like a moron who's doing something.
Right, yeah, he's a dumb shit.
And
he's constantly flagellating himself.
Well, only in one scene.
Well, like he's constantly beating himself up over bullshit.
I could not follow the plot of this thing.
There's no plot!
There's a blind monk with a beard who wants to...
No, I'll give you the plot literally in 2 points.
Okay.
1, Dracula is in love.
Okay.
2, this saves him from damnation and makes him a saint, apparently.
Yeah, that happens.
Spoilers!
There's one very uncomfortable scene. Well, not really uncomfortable, but what the fuck is going on scene.
There's a lot of what the fuck is going on scenes.
It's in one of the different time jumps where we get a weird dance song number.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the big dance number?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That's
going in.
It's going in. I cannot talk about this thing. It makes no goddamn sense.
Just look at this shit.
I have secrets, keep them forever. I, slave of the cross, win over the crescent. It has been long, my dear friends, since I've kept my instincts in the dark. I would break the spell when it is time. I cast no shadows, go past the sun. I see no mirrors cross the waters. Hear me, beauty of the odds. I shall come for you, goddess. Keep your passions on fire till I kiss them to snow. I shall rise from dust and be the phoenix of the midst and lows and gain my losses all well and square. I shall rise from dust and be the phoenix of the midst and lows and gain my losses all well and square. That shall be forever, yes, forever, my friend. That shall be my will, dear. That shall be forever, yes, forever, my friend. That shall be my will, dear. I have secrets, keep them forever. I, slave of the cross, win over the crescent.
You guys have fun with that? Yeah, we fucking didn't.
I didn't have fun editing that.
Lord almighty.
Oh.
And the little kid, the worst part about this, the part that just told me, like...
It goes beyond bad movie and, okay, this might actually be a crime.
Yeah, it goes beyond bad movies and just, like, horrible acting. And it goes beyond anything I've ever seen in a bad movie ever. Dracula is literally dancing in the middle of this ballroom, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw it too, but the fucking little girl
is just
like
terrified,
holding his hand, and you could tell, like, you could look beyond the mask and see the fucking the depths of the confusion going on in her mind, the twists and turns of peril going on. You can
tell she's like just the director's daughter who's like, here, stand here, we're gonna do this thing.
It's somebody's kid. Regardless of whose it is, it's somebody's child.
Who can sue for child abuse.
Yeah, I would not get her within, like, I would not let not let her touch fucking Dracula with a 10-foot pole.
I will say, this Dracula looks worse than the Dracula in Dracula 3000.
Yeah.
He is a worse Dracula than Drake in Blade Trinity.
He's just a fucking loser in a cape who looks like rapey as shit.
Who looks like Ramsay Bolton, but not as handsome, and somehow becomes a saint at the end.
And Ramsay Bolton's fucking already rapey as shit.
There is a really, like, one of the only interesting scenes where someone, like, the monk just throws one of those across at him, and javelin impales him through the heart with it.
Merrick goes, that was a cross javelin. I stopped whatever I was doing. I put it down. I gave him this look like, a what?
And then I rewound showed him.
Okay, honestly, first off, a fucking cross javelin.
A fucking cross javelin.
Two, the way he chucked it, he was like Captain Ahab, who taking aim at the white whale.
Yeah.
And just gets it. Just nails it deep in the heart of this beast. But you know what? I wish he could have shot it at the person responsible for directing and writing this film. Fucking Rupesh Paul. This man should have gotten it. It was
nominated for some Oscars.
Just because it's nominated, though, doesn't mean it's going to win.
Still, it was nominated for Oscars. The fact that it was nominated.
Because
someone, it was considered.
Yeah, someone took this movie and was like, oh, maybe this will win. And they took it into it, and someone actually gave it consideration and probably declined. But still, someone gave it the time to bring it in, someone else took it into consideration for the Oscar-worthy performances in filmmaking. It's not worth a single grain of piss. Not a single spray. Not one drop. It's not worth it. It's really not. Like, you know what they should do?
No.
They should just... This movie is worth one thing, and one thing only.
Death?
No, I've already told you.
Oh.
It is worth the crumb off the tip of the grimiest motherfucker's cock. Like, the grimiest, dirtiest, most, curmudgeonly cunt of a fucking male, just off the tip of his penis, and then chop that, like, fucking crummy, dirty, hairy, just dirt-filled fucking schmegma, chop it in half, put half in the lead writer's mouth, in Rupesh's mouth, and then the other half, put it in a jar, and label it as a reward for the dumbest fucking movie ever, and then give it to him.
Dude, you're actually making me nauseous right now.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Stop. That's what it deserves. That's what it deserves. Okay? This movie was uninspiring. This movie was garbage. This movie literally hurts to talk about. Every moment
a lot of organ playing.
Yeah, but you know what? I have to bring this to you guys. We have to. This is a public service announcement.
The wheel chooses who will go and who will stay.
This is a fucking PSA, okay? The wheel was... Okay, this is destiny bringing us this movie so we could deliver this PSA to the universe. This is our moment to tell
credits, by the way. Another musical number, which you do not have to watch. You're welcome.
Oh, if you even see the credits, okay, you are as confused as I am.
But we did not let this movie beat us.
It did not. No.
Do you feel a sense of accomplishment after watching this? I don't.
I probably will in a couple of days. I'll probably be like, I am stronger because the world did not break me because of this.
I'll get knocked down,
but I get up again. Chumbawamba ain't got shit on me. Chumbawamba has not seen this movie.
This movie's so bad.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. Okay. There's many a suck and fuck, of course.
The fangs look awful. All the vampires look awful. Dracula bops around in the sunlight because, of course, he does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the monk gets caught stealing from the church, apparently?
I guess.
Yeah, the priest was basically talking to the monk about that. The girl, what the fuck's her name?
Clara.
Clara is talking to Dracula for the first time, maybe about fucking 30 minutes in.
Yep.
And then it abruptly cuts to the guru. He's talking about Yahweh, which, you know what? I don't know much about Yahweh, but I know as much to say he has. It's
probably sacrilegious to mention him in this movie.
He has no place here. He has no fucking place here. There is no. It is fucking sacrilege. Just fucking his sheer mention of Yahweh.
This is not a good movie by any stretch.
Yahweh laments this movie. The old man though. The fucking old man is probably my favorite part. Because he's straight up no, the other guy. The one that talks to the monk. He goes up to the monk. Yeah, he's like he goes up to the monkey. He's
random guy.
Oh, you are talking about yes, you were talking about Dracula.
I have been studying Dracula for many years. He does not
most
exist.
of my life. I don't believe in him. However, it's like your whole life you've been studying him, but you know.
I have finally concluded that Dracula does not exist.
I do not believe in him in the slightest. It's like you've wasted your life, that old man. That's like me going. Okay, I'm gonna devote my entire life, to the proof of a person, of one person, just one person in history. Let's say I am devoting my entire life to the research of Sir Winston Churchill.
Okay.
People have met Sir Winston Churchill.
Yep.
They have talked to Sir Winston Churchill.
I've read books written by Sir Winston
Churchill. People have fallen in love with him. People see him, and people have been
freaking owned by him at parties.
Yes, followed by
Winston. If I was your wife, I'd feed you poison, madam. If you were my wife, I'd drink it. Winston, you're drunk. Maybe, but in the morning, I will be sober. But you, madam, will still be ugly.
I love Churchill.
He's the best.
But I don't believe in him. No reason. I just don't believe in him.
I wish I was watching Rubber instead.
I know he's right there. He can fucking come up. He can run at me. Full pelt. Kick me in the fucking nuts. And this old man will go, nope, still don't believe in him.
It's
such bullshit. It's garbage. Oh my god.
Nothing was good. What do you give this movie? I think we're done.
No. A couple more minutes.
Why are we not done?
I have three major things I want to touch on. Just three.
Okay, go ahead. Okay?
If you give me the time to touch on these three things,
I'll shut up. Just say them. Stop introducing them. Just say them.
Yeah. These three concepts. Okay? These three.
Yeah.
So, the iPod squabbling. Guess what? It's pointless. Yeah, exactly. It's pointless. They're talking about fucking an iPod that Clara gave the fucking sister, what's her name?
No, it's just because she was giving her stuff back. It's like, can I have my iPod back? It has songs to the choral service.
Yeah.
No.
And then she's like, oh, so be it. It's like, okay there, Miss Caddy. Why the fuck aren't you giving her iPod back, first off? And second off, like, this is just like, it's petty bullshit. Maybe she's jumping into the arms of Dracula because she didn't get her iPod back. Like,
well, she's the right age.
Yeah, as a fuck you to the sister, whatever the fuck her name is. It's like, you didn't give me my iPod back? Fuck you! I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this vampire.
I forgot a really dumb thing that happens in the movie.
Go for it.
She asks for a wedding gift from Dracula, which is for him to become human. And then when Dracula refuses, because it's not possible to cure vampirism.
Because it's not possible at all.
But somehow, when Dracula is pierced by the cross thrown by the monk, he reaches into his heart and pulls out glowing shit.
Yeah.
And I was just started shouting "what" at the screen.
I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But like, I'm surprised that like as he was like basically like after he got impaled. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised after he got impaled though, it didn't just start going like sepia tone, like it was doing the rest.
Yeah,
of the
there is one
movie.
weird scene where they're where most of it's in color, but their heads and arms are black and white, and. I don't want to compare it to Sin City, because Sin City's actually good. It's like Angela Anaconda, and I don't like it.
Yeah, essentially. And, like, oh god. Going back to, like, the cutting, just the rapid cutting, there's one point where it's literally Clara getting a vampiric orgasm.
I'd like to apologize also to Bram Stoker's Way of the Vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Not for staking you. You deserved that. But you're not the worst.
Yeah, exactly. You're still... Okay, you get to still sit in the corner for a little while. No, actually, you know what? After all this time, I think Way of the Vampire can kind of come out of the corner a little.
Way of the Vampire. I prefer you a hell of a lot more because I owned you on DVD, meaning I got to drive a stake through you.
Yeah.
We can't retaliate against this movie at all.
Yeah, exactly. If we had a copy of this movie, you know what? It'd be through way worse than Way of the Vampire even was. But you know what? Like, that aside, imagine these, like, all of the vampire movies are like little kids on the playground. Yeah. And they're all, like, lining up. They gotta get split into the two teams, you know? Yeah. There's the team with, like, the popular kid as the captain, and then there's the other one with the unpopular kid as the captain. You know what? Not even the unpopular kid would choose this movie. This movie would get chose, like, never. He would be the last one just sitting there, and the coach would literally be staring at him and just being like, okay, boys, which one of you guys are gonna take him? And then it would go back, it would come down to a fucking coin toss. Like, that's what it would be.
No, it would be a coin toss. Like, best 5 out of 7.
Yep.
Then 7 out of 9.
Because they just would not want him to take it. Okay. Nobody would want him to take it.
Best 300 out of 500.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't want the kid.
Watching this movie was like the fucking girl getting nailed to the chair.
That made no sense.
And then her neck getting snapped. But like, I feel her pain. But you know what? I'd rather go through that, because at least it's a quick snap of the neck, dead.
Which should kill a vampire if you really think about it.
Yeah, I know, it's retarded. But, oh yeah. One of the funniest parts of this is the fucking monk. Like, the monk goes to the guru, and the guru asked him to bring him the Count's head. And you know what? You take one look at this monk guy, okay? And like, I was like, wait a sec, he's expecting him to fucking kill this guy? Like, really?
I would trust him to bring home a bag of bagels.
Yeah, exactly. I said, like, I wouldn't trust him to go to McDonald's and, like, pick me up a fucking bagel. Cause, like, the sesame seed on the end of this bagel would probably drop into his eye or something.
And he'd die.
Like, he'd freak out. Or, like, one of them would just get, like, lodged in his throat and he'd suffocate.
I wish.
He'd kill himself.
He deserves it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him fucking picking up donuts, let alone getting the severed head of the Count. But you know what? Lo and behold, he fucking shoots the spear at him. I'm gonna talk about the dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about the I'm gonna talk. Remember the dog?
Yeah, the dog I thought was talking, but it was just the count petting him.
I'm gonna get to that. So I'm gonna talk about the dog. I'm gonna talk about Dracula grabbing the eye, and then we get to talk about the glow of God.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then
we're done.
Stop.
Yeah, exactly, and then we're
film.
done. Yeah, exactly, and then we're done.
Oh,
so the dog. It's the vampiric orgasm scene with Clara, okay?
Right.
She's in bed, she's writhing, she is straight up like she's just, oh my god, she's heaving, you know? She's just loving it.
Almost breast expansioning.
Oh, she's straight up moaning like crazy, man. She's moaning worse than the ghost in fucking Ghoul School.
Oh, right, that's stupid.
Yeah, you know the one. So, she's just moaning, she's writhing, and then she wakes up in the morning, and then, this is literally not 10 seconds later, the movie flashes back to it in black and white, as if we forgot she had the vampiric orgasm not 10 seconds before, and then it just recaps it immediately. And then she's talking to the sister like, oh, we're having I'm having these fucking sexual urges and issues and stuff.
Gio, to be fair, do you really think the people editing this bothered watching it?
I'm pretty sure they were on ketamine.
Would you watch it?
I'm pretty sure
watch it?
Not even if I was on ketamine would I watch this movie again.
I'm putting it on again.
Oh, fuck you, no.
No, I wouldn't do that to myself.
Yeah, exactly, because then you'd have to fucking go. This movie should be designated as, Class A torture.
Unsafe. Geneva Convention.
Yeah,
violates.
this movie's a nuclear weapon.
Nuclear vessels.
And in between this, after this, little shot of the vampiric orgasm, it cuts back and forth to a dog.
Yeah.
Just, dog with... I forget what the fuck they're saying, but it's just it's Dracula's voice.
And a puppy.
Yeah, and just a dog, like a golden retriever. Just back and forth between a golden retriever with Dracula talking and the vampiric orgasm.
Yeah.
Just back and forth. Just rapidly. Just no semblance of what the fuck. Okay?
Yeah.
At all.
Nope. Nothing.
It's like the director's just begging. Just pleading for you to just reach out to him and just be like, what's all this for? What's this about?
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
But you know what? There's no reason for the fucking dog.
It's rare when I watch a film and think that Shyamalan could have done it better.
Shyamalan would have made a better movie. You know what? I'd rather watch any Shyamalan movie. I'd rather watch fucking After Earth.
Even Avatar: Last Airbender.
Oh, I'd watch that 5 times instead of this. And I'm dead serious about that, guys. You think I'm fucking kidding?
No.
Don't test me. Don't test me right now, fuckers.
So what's the Glow of God? We're almost done.
Dracula's eyes.
Fuck.
Dracula, eye, and then ghost.
Okay.
And then the glow. So, Dracula... No, not even before Dracula pops up. It's just the priest sitting down at dinner. And it's I get enjoying dinner, you know? And just Dracula pops up in the seat beside him. Out of nowhere. Red lights. Just red lighting. It's like they stepped into a fucking hooker's room. It's like they stepped into a brothel. And it's just red. And it's just it's Dracula literally laughing. And he just grabs the fucking fork, stabs the fucking priest's eye, puts it on his plate and laughing and just eats the fuck out of it. He's just loving it. And this is interspliced with footage of Clara's exorcism. And just cut back and forth. And then dancing. The fucking dancing that you guys saw. That. It's this movie was fucking cut together by somebody okay, you know what? Honestly, I've seen people with palsy cut things together.
Windows Movie Maker.
Hell yeah. My god. ADD. Somebody with ADD would probably be able to make a better movie.
It felt like we were watching someone's
a
teenager's Tumblr fanfic or something.
I'm just gonna say
the dialogue was awful, the acting was awful.
I'm gonna say 4 words for you guys. My King of Worms.
Right. They man a Marco this.
Yeah. So, okay. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not even going to explain My King of Worms because, I can't even fucking explain My King of Worms.
I'd say watch it, but no, don't. We can't be...
No, don't. No, I'm just going to leave it there. No, it's right there. It's a plate with just the words, my king of worms.
Do you want to talk about the godly glow now, and then we can go?
Now, finally, and lastly, we will talk about the glow.
Good.
Where the fuck do we start with this?
He reaches into his chest, pulls out glowing, and then...
This is after he gets shot with the javelin.
And then he becomes a saint.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was in love.
All while talking like Tommy Wiseau. They all talk like Tommy Wiseau.
I don't understand what any fuck happened in this.
There's just the channeling of his voice through all of them.
And the thing is, with a lot of movies we've seen, like, the lamp on some level knows it's stupid.
On some level, but you know what? It's still
subconsciously it knows it's
stupid. There's still parts of it that were enjoyable.
This thinks it is art.
Yes, this had zero purpose in calling itself a Dracula movie.
This has a fan base.
You're kidding me.
I wish I was kidding you.
Oh, Lord. This movie has a webpage. Already that's enough of a fucking
and award nominations.
Yep. But this movie had zero right to have, like, to even be able to step close to calling itself a movie. Okay? Because at least, the lamp, it had the genie. It had a couple of interesting things,
Jinn.
The Jinn. Whatever, he's a genie. The two rapists get fucking killed by their own masks.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Snake, Tupperware full of snakes.
Yeah. It's
Stuff happens.
That's good memories now. Compared to what we had from this, those I will look back on fondly. I would gladly watch this movie as, like, the warmth embrace of an old friend. Like,
greeted death as an old friend.
Yes. So, the golden glow. The glow, he gets stabbed through the heart. And this is, like, as they're about to get married, apparently. Yeah. Like, who the fuck's gonna marry? Who's gonna wed these two? A fucking demon like a Pazuzu from hell.
That paper thing from the Japanese Jack and the Beanstalk. Are you happy?
This Pazuzu and
this nun to be married now.
Who's basically
right?
Who's no longer a
virgin.
Are
you happy?
because she's been fucked by Dracula about 4 or 5 times. If you want to be,
it depends. Were they all her or just her in previous incarnations?
Technically, 5 times in this movie. But you know what? I'm pretty sure she got fucked twice. Once before and once after. Because you know what? She got fucked into this movie and she got fucked probably after.
This makes The Room not look like so bad it's good. This makes The Room actually look like a good film.
Oh, I would. Oh my god. The Room deserves a fucking Oscar compared to this crap.
Anyway, what do we give this?
Okay. Glow of God first.
But we already talked about it. There's nothing we can say.
He becomes a saint. He becomes a saint through the power of love. This demon becomes a saint.
That's the power of love. Don't need money. Don't take fame. Don't need no credit card to watch this film. It's out there somewhere. You just have to find it. You're all going to watch it. I know you are.
Don't need no blood in your fucking brain. Wow. So the glowing blood was probably the stupidest fucking part of this. It
wasn't blood. It was a pile of rocks.
Still, it was like a glowing. It was just glow. It was just golden glow of divine. Because you know what? That's what happens when you become a saint, apparently. When a vampire becomes a saint.
They regenerate like a Time Lord.
They glow with the blood of unicorns.
Yeah.
What do they think sainthood is?
I don't think they know what anything is.
What do you think a vampire is?
I don't think I know what anything is after this movie.
A vampire is a damned soul that will never come back from hell. But you know what? Fuck. In death, he's a saint. Why? Because he wants to marry the woman he loves. Oh, so you know what? Okay, so John Wayne Gacy, let's say, finds a 16-year-old girl and it's like, oh, I love her. What? If someone shoots him in the fucking head, what? He's gonna start fucking glowing a gold fucking ore out of his brain?
Dude, that happened.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Okay, you know what? My apologies to... Okay, I'm sorry for everything that I said. I take everything back about this movie. This movie is a proper biopic. If you want something to, like, latch onto and make solid in your life, this movie should become your new religion. This movie is worthy of all of your deity and praise.
I like one of the YouTube comments asking, wait, the Francis Ford Coppola version of the Francis Ford Coppola movie exists. Why did this one have to happen? It's like the Francis Ford
answer.
It's like the Francis Ford Coppola movie exists. This should not.
Literally anyone's answer is better than... You could go up to a newborn child and be like, excuse me, baby, can you explain exactly why this deserves to exist when the Francis Ford Coppola one? And it go, bah! And you know what? That's a better example. That's a better reason for anything.
A cat could have a better reason. Anyway, what do you give this? We have to score this so we can stop.
I'm fucking scoring this shit right now. Okay. You know what I'm giving this?
No.
I'm giving it this Dracula, crucified, upside down, decapitated, with a fucking cactus and gunpowder and just dynamite shoved like he's a fucking turducken into his skeleton till he's finna burst. Along with splinters, like the longest splinters you could possibly get into his rectum, like as deep as they can possibly go. I'm filling him up full, finna burst out of the dynamite. The detonator that I will click, along with the shotgun. The shotgun to make sure the job is done.
Can I give my score?
Out of that shotgun.
You know what I'm gonna give this movie?
What?
A cease and desist and a lawsuit of libel per se from the family of Bram Stoker. That's what I give this movie. I will fucking see you in court.
I will. Okay, I give it Nosferatu, like hand delivering a tiny little piece of paper, like the smallest little piece of paper you can get, and just like fold it up like a lot, and then you open it and it just says no.
No, I'm sending it a howler from Harry Potter.
No. Rupesh Paul, how dare you make this movie?
Well, we have to go. We need to forget this movie exists.
This movie can go to hell.
Been there, and I must confess, I liked what I saw.